Hello everyone, this is Lara Croft 12, and although I wasn't planning originally to actually react to this video, I feel like I would be remiss if I didn't, because, well, it's an epic rap battles of history, and it's been a long time since we've had one, and it's been a long time since I've actually featured an actual ERB. I've done a few rap battles on here before, mostly from Freshly Canal, but it's been a while since we actually had the original on this channel. I actually don't know if I have had the original on this channel, to be perfectly honest. Maybe I have. I think I have. But it's been a while because they haven't released a video in a long time. Months, at least. Yeah, the John Wick one, I think that was the last time. That was almost a year ago. So this is almost a year in the making. So we're not going to waste any time on this. This is Lara Croft versus Indiana Jones, epic rap battles of history. Link will be in the description below if you want to watch this without my commentary. Go support these guys. Go show some love. Go run this up. It's already hit 1.5 million views. It's only been out for like 4 days. So yeah, this one kind of went viral. But let's get into this. Let's see who wins between these two Tomb Raiders.
This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Epic rap battles of history. Lara Croft versus Indiana Jones.
Let's get this battle cracking. I'll leave you like a reboot, flattened.
Okay.
Used to be the queen of booby trapping. What happened? You got too woke to be fun. Now my Indiana kinda don't want none. Too many voices inside you. You burn through women quicker than I do. I think you should have dropped Hollywood as an option when even Angelina gave you up for adoption.
No one does it better than ERB with how hard some of these bars go. Oh, that hurt. Oh, the Angelina line. A couple of those lines. Just the Indiana Kana one, obviously, you know, freaking the I like big butts fucking reference. That was good. But Jesus fucking Christ, that last line. Oh.
Let's cut to the chase. Wait, he died. I guess you couldn't tap the addicts in time. The bandicoot to your family's playing in ashes, kid. You got a tragic history but crashing. The puzzle I'm trying to beat is figuring out why you're dressed for the beach. I've seen more class than the kids I teach. You can rise all you want, and I'm still out of reach. So go grab your relics and run. You versus me is sword versus gun. Honey, just the first 4 notes of my theme exceed everything you've done.
Jesus fucking Christ! Now I know why it took 10 months to bring this out. They were perfecting this thing. This is not... Oh my god. Okay, we haven't even heard Lara Croft's verse yet. So I'm not going to say that Indiana won. But damn, those were savage.
Dr. Jones, you're no rival. You've been getting owned since Gimme the Whip, Throw Me the Idol. Indiana Conda, for heaven's sake, you'd shit those dickies at a garter snake. Saw your famous leather daddy jacket and Stetson from the cold dead hands of Charlton Heston. Some ladies mistake you for brave and hunky, but you're such a toxic date you could kill a little monkey. Marion is 15 when he raided her bow. There's no time for love, Dr. Jones. This is one temple that you'll never be exploring. You're not John Williams, so you ain't scoring.
It's not as hard as what... Probably the wrong choice of words there. It's not as prominent as what Indiana came out with. But it still stung for sure. Jesus Christ.
3 decades in the game and my fans still adore me. You tried alien skulls and chose poorly. Your whole story got blown up on a sitcom. There's a big bang you can't hide in the fridge from. Hang up the wit before you crack a hip. I think even Mutt wants you to quit.
Just do it!
I kill dinosaurs for fun. What's another old geezer? I'll lock this battle up like Winston in the freezer.
I gotta say, although I wasn't feeling Laura in the first part of her rhyme scheme, the second part really, like, it drove home. Yeah, in case you don't know, in case you're living under a rock and didn't see that one particular episode of Big Bang Theory, or just the theory in general about what is it, the Temple of Doom, I think. Indiana Jones was completely irrelevant to that plot line. The moment that they opened, no, it was Raiders of the Lost Ark. The moment they opened the Ark of the Covenant, the you know, Yahtzees ended up, you know, dying, and it didn't matter. So, like, nothing that happened in Raiders of the Lost Ark really needed Indiana Jones. He was a completely irrelevant plot device. Kind of like, what do you call it? The Crystal Skull movie, too, now that I think about it. At this point, we don't need any more Indiana Jones movies. We don't need any more. Like, I know Harrison Ford loves Indiana Jones, but just let the character rest. Laura wasn't really punching very hard in the first half of that, but those last few punches, yeah, they hurt.
Dinosaurs belong in a museum.
I've been served a full-course meal of chilled Indian voodoo, and they don't even kill as many animals as you do. You're corrupting the youth. They should be outside, not trying to unload the barrels on your thighs. You might have ditched those pistols akimbo, but you're still the same rich backflipping bimbo, a brat with a treasure map to catastrophe, stuff in your knapsack with innocent casualties. Square Enix didn't watch anymore. That's why they dropped you like a J in the floor. When they designed your core, they ripped my style and jiggled in a bit of girl's Polygon Wild.
You took 3D to uncharted territory. Now you're just in uncharted territory. Overshadowed by Drake like Lil Wayne.
Somebody needs to make a tune for your old game.
If you want a top game, stick to Star.
Honestly, I am surprised that they didn't have their. Well, actually, there's still a lot of time in this. I'm not gonna run it back. I'm not gonna run it forward to see if they actually poke it in. But I would not have been surprised if Nathan Drake made an appearance to like try and battle both of these guys. Honestly, I'm still kind of expecting it, but then again, there is a Raid Shadow Legends thing in here, so a lot of this time left could be the Raid Shadow Legends ad. But I kind of want Nathan Drake to pop in and like, you know, bitch slap both of these people after that one line from what's his face from Indiana. He had some decent punches in that second verse. I felt like the first verse hit harder though.
If you want a top game, stick to Sorry. That verse was worse than your crap on Atari.
Thank you.
Fedora the Explorer thinks he's tough. You must have gotten dragged behind too many trucks. So strap some blocks on short rounds and pump the brakes. The only overshadowed thing is that face. I'm whooping you so bad I should get flagged for cheating. Like Mull around with a heart and he's taking a beating. I'm the first wet dream gamers ever had. You're a Halloween costume for out-of-shape dad. Oops, my bad. Your dad was never present. At best, the affection you got was sloppy seconds. You ditched your sidekick, never met your own kid. Cause his mum cut you off like a rope bridge. You're a dog, Indiana, that's fact. The only thing you're loyal to's a hat, no cap. Your face straight melted and you lost that smolder. So make like a boulder and roll your ass over. Cause Junior, the baby boomer beating me at rapping, that's like my nude codes. Never gonna happen.
Hold wall. Holster. Yoda song. Abba. What's up? My Great Shadow Legend.
I'll let you guys watch that on your own time, because that seems like a very long ad. And while I'm sure it's probably funny because it's, you know, fucking Teddy Roosevelt talking about Raid Shadow Legends, I don't care. I don't know who won that one. Okay, so this is how I am looking at it. Indiana Jones came out with a titanic first verse. Laura, in her first verse, it was okay. Like, it started off pretty weak. It ended pretty strong. Indiana's second verse was fairly weak. Probably about on par with the first verse that Laura did. And then Laura just ripped him to shreds in the second half. So it's like Indiana's first verse versus Laura's second verse. Those were the two hardest hitting ones. I don't know who won that. I kind of want to say Laura. I kind of want to say Lara Croft beat Indiana Jones in that one. but by the narrowest fucking margin possible. And honestly, it really would depend on my mood. The next time I listen to that, I'm probably going to think Indiana won. Because that, like, no, okay. Normally in an ERB, there is one side that is very clearly more dominant than the other. And you normally don't usually see it until, like, the very end. But, like, to have such a strong verse for Indiana at the very beginning, and then end the song with a strong verse with Laura, it makes the fight so hard to call. But I'm probably going to give it to Lara Croft because of the fact that although her first verse was weak, her second verse is the last verse of the song, and she went completely ballistic with it. I still kind of wish that instead of a Raid Shadow Legends ad, they had Nathan Drake pop up and throw in a verse himself. Kind of still wish that that had happened. I don't think he would have won unless he really got dirty. But I kind of still wish it had happened. But overall, I gotta say Lara Croft, at least in my opinion, right now, won by the narrowest of margins. And that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. But let me know in the comments below what you guys thought. And yeah, in the meantime, that's it for me. Thank you for joining me. This is Archive of 12, and I will see you in the next video.